Hello and welcome back. Today we're looking at my latest purchase from the Royal Mint. So I'm very excited to get into this one. It's a part of the 2-coin set, the Alice in Wonderland £5 coins. I've had it for a fair few weeks and just not had a chance to open it in a video, so I'm excited to get into it. So without further ado, let's get into the box. Right. Get all this out. There's the bunks. So it's been out for a fair few weeks now, but like I said, there have been so many releases and cool videos that I've been wanting to put out and have put out that it's sort of taken a bit of a back pedal on this one. I know £5 coins aren't everyone's favourite coins, but I am super excited for this one. So there we have it, Alice in Wonderland. Little Alice staring up at the Cheshire Cat, which probably that and the Mad Hatter my favourite characters from Alice in Wonderland, having watched it numerous times as a child. Is it the Disney version, I think? There we go, the Cheshire Cat looking quite psychedelic, which I guess fits the narrative of the whole story itself, but it's very, very cool. Now, what does it say on the back? Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Brought to you from the Royal Mint, this UK coin celebrates the wacky and wondrous Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, which was first published in 1865. The design is based on an original print from the V&A collection by the illustrator, graphic humorist and political cartoonist Sir John Tenniel, who helped to bring Lewis Carroll's timeless masterpiece to life. There we go. So obviously in conjunction with the V&A Museum, so the Victorian Albert Museum, isn't it? Designer we've got Fionn Gwilliam. I apologise for mispronunciation names. I am hopeless at pronouncing things that aren't immediately obvious, but there we go. And this one came with 2 bunks, so we also have a coloured variant, which I think looks very, very cool. I do like that. Again, the little bit of colour highlighting the characters, I think makes the design really, really pop. It's always a little bit hard to say, because sometimes it looks really, really nice in bunks, sometimes a little bit all in colour looks nice, and sometimes the little accents of colour along with obviously the copper and nickel metal of the coin looks very, very cool too. Again, for those that aren't aware, a bunk coin is a brilliant uncirculating coin, so a coin that's struck to a higher quality than a coin you will find in circulation because it's not been minted for the intention of being put into circulation. But no, very, very cool. Nothing else on the back of this one. Let's just see. Oh, look. Normally there's a difference in the coloured and non-coloured little side parts, but it doesn't really affect the coin itself. But yeah, I quite like the colour on that one, I think, as an immediate reaction. Whilst we're talking about bunks though, my good friends over at Change Checker have actually sent me their own offering in this bunk collection. So we've got Change Checker bunk packaging, which for the benefit of the video I'm going to get into and show you what's inside. I remember being down in Change Checker crumbs a while ago now with the D-Day Landings £2 coin, and seeing their packaging I was very, very impressed by it. It looked very, very smart. So we've got a bit of information on the inside here, and then, as I'm sure you'll all recognise, the blue carded Change Checker coin itself, which is very, very cool. Now, not only is it very, very cool that they've sent me their cool packaging, definitely does look very, very nice. They've also sent me an additional 3. They're nicer up the right way around though. 1, 2, 3. Now I don't need 4 of these, so what they've allowed me to do is give these away to you lovely people down in the comments section. Getting stuck together a bit there. So what you need to do to be able to win one of these 3, you just need to comment on the video, like the video, and be subscribed to the channel. You just need to do that before next Tuesday, because in the next Tuesday's video I'll be drawing the winner of each of these 3 bunk offerings. Little side note, tomorrow's video's got a nice giveaway in it as well. Again, courtesy of Change Checker, so be sure to tune in to tomorrow's video as well. There's going to be lots and lots of goodies up for grabs. But yes, again, thank you to Change Checker for providing me with these awesome bunk coins and enabling me to give back to you guys as a thank you for watching these videos. I like sneaking some of these giveaways into these coin reviews because I know it's the ardent viewers that watch all the coin reviews as well, so make sure you're not too obvious in the comments so that everyone knows there's a giveaway going. But yes, make sure to tune in next Tuesday to find out if you're one of the lucky winners of one of these BUNC coins. Now, pop those off to the side, put them somewhere safe, because this is the piece de resistance. Oh cool, we've got a little bit more interesting packaging on this one. We've got the Mad Hatter's Tea Party with the marsh hare and the Mad Hatter himself. Very cool. So there we have another scene. I don't recognise this. What is that? I'm not quite sure. See the oh, I can't remember the character's name now. Is he the marsh hare? I don't think he is. I think he's another rabbit. He's the one that's late. But there we go. This is the 2021 UK half-ounce silver-proof coin. And we've got Tweedledee and Tweedledum there. We'll get onto those in a moment. On the back of this should be the same as what was on the BUNC coin. It usually is. But we'll get into... Oh, look at that. Follow me. There we go. I like that. Very, very cool. So this is... Ooh, look at that. I love the Perspex box when they've got a little design around them as well. But before we look any further detail at the coin itself, let's have a look at the little bit of bump that we get along with it. As usual, I will allow you to pause and read at your own pace. Oh, is this a little oh, advice from the caterpillar. Oh, the caterpillar, of course, yes, the one smoking the hookah. I think it's what they're technically called, but again, my mispronunciation could lead me astray there. I do recall that now. It's been a long time since I saw Alice in Wonderland. There we go. I think we've got a little description of the story there. Have we got anything about the design though? That's the bit I always like reading. A bit of behind the scenes in the design. Now I know that the Royal Mint has actually released videos with the designer, with someone from the Victoria and Albert Museum, giving a bit more information about the design, which I think is fantastic, so I highly recommend that you go check that out as well. Certificate of authenticity, naturally, we've got number 420 out of a maximum mintage of 5,510, or in this presentation 5,000, which is a little bit higher than usual in the £5 coins, but no, pretty cool. Now then, the coin itself, this Perspex box is beautiful. I really, really like this, all these cards flying out. And I'm very excited to see now what the second coin is going to look like, which I think has now been released, if I am correct. It's featuring Tweedledee and Tweedledum. But yeah, I was surprised it was such a small run of 2 coins. I was expecting 3, maybe a couple more than that, maybe 4, 5 at a push. But to do 2 is pretty cool. But we'll get it outside of its Perspex box. We won't open, obviously, the capsule itself. And there is the design there. Obviously, the higher denominations in the silver, the higher the silver content. There is a coloured version as well. But with these sort of releases, I've been just buying the half-ounce silver. It does what it needs to do in my collection, at least. Now, a lot of people have asked me, because obviously this is a £5 BUNC coin. In fact, let me grab the change checker one, because we can actually see the obverse of that, because I don't open my Royal Mint BUNC packs, but there you go. It's a £5 2021 coin, but the silver is a £1. And people keep asking me why that is, and it's just a case of sometimes when they release these £5 coins, they will release a BUNC £5 coin and you will be able to get a silver-proof £5 coin. But for some of them, they release a BUNC £5 coin, and they release silver proofs in varying quantities, so all the way from a ½ ounce, 2 ounce, 5 ounce, and then it gets very, very mad in terms of the gold and silvers, and I believe platinums in this release as well. And it just jumps up in values: £1, £2, £5 in the different variations of weight of silver. It tends to be, from what I gather, the sort of collection coins. So for instance, now let me cast my memory back, the £5 Queen's Beast completers coin, that was a silver-proof in different quantities, and a BUNC £5 coin, much like this one. But then you had the King Alfred the Great £5 coin, which was a BUNC £5 coin and a silver-proof £5 coin. And like the Tower of London set, they were BUNC £5 coins, silver-proof £5 coins. I'm not quite sure what it is that the Royal Mint decide they want to do, whether they want to do the BUNC and silver-proof £5 coins, or the BUNC £5 and then different denominations of silver. And again, I'm not sure how long that has been going on for. I think the Lunar set potentially is one of the earlier releases in the different ounces of silver, but yes, whether that is because for terms of investment it's better to do it this way, I don't know. But all I know is when they come out with all the different tiers of the silver variants, the £1, £2, although I'm sometimes tempted to get the coloured and non-coloured version, I've stuck with buying the ½ ounce, because when the Queen £5 coin came out with the again, it was in the tiered system of these silver coins, I decided just to get the ½ ounce, and I've stuck to my guns on that, because I know if I start getting the coloured and non-coloured ones, I will want them all, and then I want the backdated ones in the future, and so to try and not dig an enormous pit in my bank balance, that's what I do. But I'd be interested to know, those of you that received the or have purchased the higher denominations in these silver variants, what your thoughts on them are. I'd be very interested to see. But no, I think it's a pretty cool coin, and I'm, as I said, quite excited to see the next one. Alice in Wonderland is not something that's a major interest of mine, but the design I think is pretty cool, and I love how sort of deranged that Cheshire Cat looks. But they've got a side by side. I think personally, I prefer the coloured version. Doesn't mean I'm going to go out and buy the coloured silver proof. So yeah, Royal Mint, you can't raid my coffers that much. But I think the coloured silver probably would have been a little bit nicer. But if you just compare and contrast, it's just, this is what I love about the silvers. There's just so much more detail. And the design, the frosting of it, just really makes the designs pop. So I am happy with the silver proof, but I think I prefer in this instance the coloured BUNC. So I'm definitely not going to go and try and look at the different images of the coloured silver version, because that just might lead me into temptation. But there we go. It's a lovely, lovely coin, and I'm sure you'll let me know down in the comments what you thought of this coin. And as I said, I was surprised there's only the 2 coins. Maybe next year we'll get another 2 Alice in Wonderland coins to make another set, but we haven't been able to pre-order it, which we had with, say, the Winnie the Poohs, which I anticipate coming out fairly soon. But no, it's a very cool coin, and one that I think is a nice addition to my collection, and I hope there'll be more characters, because I would love to have the Mad Hatter on a £5 coin at some point, but who knows. But yeah, let me know down in the comments, I should say, which you prefer, which you've purchased. Are you excited about the Tweedledee and Tweedledum one, and what character would you have liked to have seen on the coins yourself? But yes, and be sure to tune in next week for that thing we spoke about earlier in the video. So all hush hush stuff. Well, as ever, all that leaves me to do now is thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to Change Checker for sending me a BUNC coin to review, and you know, but thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.